I'm Dorothy Godin, broker, 3 Max Crown Realty in Sudbury, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts. So here we are, almost September 1st, and the market has been a little bit slower, and that's kind of normal for August. And we look forward, and I look forward to the fall market. I always say the fall market is the second busiest market. We do find that there's not as many listings, so if you're a seller, it's a good time to get into the market. There's a couple of things that you can do in preparation for the fall market, even if you're not considering putting your house up in the next couple of weeks, but you're thinking, maybe in the next month or so, or maybe in the winter months. And yes, we do sell houses in the winter. If you're thinking about selling, there's a couple of things that I want you to consider. And if you're on the market right now, these are things you might want to consider. Make sure that your house is well lit. As you all are experiencing, the days are getting shorter and darkness is coming a little bit earlier. And so we want everyone, when they're showing your house, to be safe. So make sure that there's great lighting and that, the paths are clear for walking towards the house and in the driveway. So just make sure your curb appeal is safe, and also change it up to some fall decor. That's pretty simple. Every season we should be changing up our decor, not overpowering the house with your fall decorations, but certainly putting some warm touches in. I would say if you have a pool or a water fountain, take some pictures of the pool and the water fountain now. Take some videos of them working, so that if you happen to come on the market when your pool is going to be already closed, at least we can show potential buyers that here's the pool. I took these pictures, August 29th, and here's a video of the lining. Here's everything working properly. If you have a little, one of those propane gas fire pits, do turn it on and take a picture or a video so that we have that. Your flowers are all in beautiful bloom right now. Take some pictures, take some videos so that we can input that into the listing in case you are moving forward with a listing in the next couple of months. We just want to make sure that we feature all of the great features that you have right now that are generally turned off in the fall and winter. If we have those pictures or videos, it's just really great for the potential buyer to see everything working, particularly with pools. I would say with a pool, if you have a pool, you probably are closing the pool yourself. But if you're going to be on the market, I would consider getting a professional pool person to come in and close the pool. Then you have a receipt, because buyers, it's very tricky when you're buying and the pool is closed and you're always worried about what's going to happen when we open the pool. And I know that many of you are capable of closing your own pool and doing that work, but if you're considering putting your house on the market, let's get a professional in, so and there's some confidence that it was professionally closed. You have a receipt. We can show the receipt to any potential buyers. So I just wanted to again touch on the market. We definitely have two separate markets. I saw a video of a local realtor using my stats, but kind of did a little bit of an error in that they said that we're in a balanced market, and it's sort of half true. The under 700 market, which is 88% of our market, that market is definitely in a seller's market. There's 1.4 months of inventory. It's still getting multiple offers, very brisk, that market under 700. The over 700, that market has gone into a balanced market, and it represents 12% of the market. And in the month of August, 12% actually sold at or above. So definitely that over 700 market has transitioned into a balanced market. But the under 700 is definitely not in a balanced market. It's in a seller's market. So it's very important. It's not enough just to do the stats. You have to understand what the stats actually mean. And most of us take the stats and we do like, here's what's happening in the greater city of Sudbury. But sometimes you have to break it down, because if you just take on average, if you take the whole average of the city, it indicates that with the months of inventory, we're still in a seller's market. And then your people who are listed over 700 are wondering, well, what is happening? If we're in a seller's market, why aren't I getting showings? And it's because it's two separate markets. The over 700, as I say, is in is in a balanced market. So it just, makes it clear to me, and it should be clear to all realtors, that when you're doing stats for a property, you have to be hyper specific about what is happening in that particular market. So I'm looking forward to the fall market. I'm looking forward also to see what the interest rate's going to do. All indications are that they're going to do another decrease. Personally, I found that the first two decreases didn't really affect the market, but I think this one may. I think this one may bring in more buyers. So we'll see what happens there. Have a great week. As always, you can reach me at Dorothy Godin at remax.net or 705-561-2360. See you next week.